Oh my God. What did this happen?
Good morning, folks. We are out here at Tenoroc. This is stop number 4 with Slay Nation. We've got about 20 minutes for lines in. We're gonna fish for an extra 30 minutes today, so hopefully we can get things rolling here in just a minute. Sun's starting to peak up. We've got enough time to get the kayak in there and maybe hit lines in. I'm gonna quit talking, get this thing unloaded. What you know, good Leonard? You gonna catch them today? Oh man, did you hear that door? Oh yeah, I hope nobody else comes through that gate right there. All right, good luck to you guys. Start off with the chatterbait this morning. I have a buzzbait tied on, but I really don't know why. I've tried topwater out here twice and it never does any good for me. We're gonna throw around a couple of different baits here. See if we can get one here and there. But anyone that knows Tenoroc knows these are bait fish oriented lakes. Now I'm sure they get critters in here all the time, but they keep them fully stocked with bait fish. I'm working my way to this bend here. That's where I got 4 bites along this stretch last weekend. Now, whether or not these fish are still here is a good question. I feel like these fish could just kind of move anywhere, hang out anywhere on this lake. Square bill for a little bit. Actually, while it's still low light, I'm gonna do it. Alright guys, it is 6:58. $30 minutes into this thing, nothing yet. That up for a little bit. It doesn't look like it's going to be a buzz baiting kind of morning, or at least not right here. It looks like there's fish packed out down there. There's a bunch of debris anyway. There's got to be some points though. Some of these deeper points, they could be sitting off in these brush piles. The sun is coming out though. Look at that. I missed it. Running off the bank with it right there. All right. That's a good sign. I needed a little life in me there.
No!
That was a good one. That was a good one. Dadgummit.
It's not a bad one.
Alright, come here. Alright, chill, brother. Feisty. Well, that's fish number 1. So he's gonna go about 15, maybe. Oh. Alright guys, fish number 1, 15 and something inches. I think it was like 15 and a half or 15 3/4. There's a bite. Feels like a small one. Oh, is that gonna be 10 inches? Yeah, no, I don't think it is. It's the smallest fish I've caught in this lake. I'm gonna give it a good old measure. You know, that might go 10 inches. Lunker.
That's a good one. That's a good fish. That's a good fish.
I'm trying to get used to this drag. There we go. That's like an 18. It's the quality we need. 12 foot of water. $18 3/4. It's the quality we need. Slowly but surely. Alright, so right there in front of that brush pile, I noticed I hit another brush pile. It didn't feel like a big brush pile, it just felt like a little bit of structure down there, and I think the fish was sitting on it. And that's how I thought we were going to catch them today, outside of the wooded areas that you see. All these stumps and stuff that you can see visually, they're in 7 to 8 foot of water. And right here on this outside edge, 12.7 foot. Now, could there be another one down there with him? That's the question. kind of just hopping around here, point to point to point, seeing if we can come across 3 more big ones. There's a fish. There's a good one. That's another good one. All right, come here, buddy. I need you on the board. I'm just gonna have to slowly drag today, it looks like. What are we dealing with here? Can I get 15 out of that? Sure can. All right, buddy. All right. 15-incher. Fish number 4. Slowly but surely making progress today, folks. We catch 2 decent fish, we'll not be looking just too shabby. But I do need to call out a 10-inch, and I do need to catch 1 more. I think I'm gonna pretty much do what I'm doing. I wouldn't mind dragging a bigger worm here, but I can't get bit on the one I'm throwing. I don't know. But that was definitely a clutch move coming back to this spot. Oh, there's a fish. It looks 10 inches. Dang, y'all see my weight? All right, guys, 5th keeper. Oh, I threw him in backwards. I thought he was gonna come say something. All right, so we've got 2 15s and 18, a 10 and a 12. Man, we are in desperate need of some coals now. I had a hunch that today was gonna be tough. I came out here last weekend, we crushed them in like 4 hours. Figured it was too good to be true. I mean, of course they're hitting a worm, but it's Florida. They always hit worms. Needless to say, I think the move today is points, because that's where we've been getting every single bite. Every single bite. That'll call a 10. All right, buddy. All right. That's a 2-inch coal. We'll take her. We'll take her. This is pretty much the conditions that I came fishing in last weekend. It was cloudy like this. It was a little darker, and it looked like it was gonna rain, but never did. What's going on here? Oh, this is one of those, oh hell no's, if you know what I mean. Y'all, fish number, I don't know, but that is a decent little coal right there. Trying to conserve power on my chest cam since I only have about 2 hours left of video. But that's a solid 5-inch coal right there. And if we can get rid of a 12 and a 15, we'll be looking really good. Especially if we coal out like a 12 with a 20. Fish number like 7 or 8. That is it's gonna cull us up 2 inches. 14.5 inches is going to cull our 12 out. So we got a good solid 2 inches at least. A little midday update is 12:14. We have a little less than 3 hours left in this thing.
I found this on the web.
I don't care. Looking for one big bite at this point. If I can get rid of a 15 and a 14, we'll be looking fairly well. I could use a kicker right now. Oops. No way. What's going on here, man? I ain't had a fight like this in a minute. Wrapped her pretty good, I'd say. All right, you get back in there. Oh my God, what just happened? Stay pinned. Oh, stay pinned, baby. Look at that, hook came right out. I didn't even have time to set the hook. I thought I was hung on something. That's gonna be our 20-incher. All right. 19 and a half. Well, guys, finally got a solid one. I'd say that's close to 3.5, maybe close to 4. I don't have my scale with me, but that is a decent one. We'll take her. We'll take her. All right, we got a 19, we got a 17, we got an 18, and we have a 15 and 3/4 and another 15. If we can get rid of those 15s, it'd be a solid bag. There's another one on. Feels like a small one though. I don't know. That might go a 15. I really don't know. All right, guys, a 13-incher. Not gonna cut it. it's a good one. Come on, baby. Let's freaking go. There's an inch coal right there, guys.
In first place, 87.25.
It's the kayak, man.
It is, ain't it?
Well, folks, I just pulled up to the house, and wow, what a day. I was not expecting to win. I don't know how many people actually showed up. I think there was quite a few. But again, I did not expect to win. I know a lot of these guys are really familiar with Tenoroc. This was only my third time being out on that particular body of water, and I've only been on one other lake out of the 27 on the property. But Tenoroc being a federally managed place with strict limits and regulations is overall a great fishery and a great place for you to run into some big ones, although we didn't technically hook into anything just extravagant. We caught a 3.5 pounder and an 18 incher, and again, I'm not complaining, we definitely needed those, but these lakes have a lot bigger fish in them. You just saw some of the bass in there. There's some double digits, and I'm surprised nobody broke the 90-inch mark today, but I think pretty much all the lakes were fishing similar. It was a tough bite. I stuck to the confidence bait. We stuck to the bottom. I knew it was sort of a timing thing. I probably should have thrown more moving baits this morning, but last weekend the worm was just getting smacked. So I figured if I held the worm in my hand long enough, I would get a limit and then some, and that's exactly what happened. So everything was kind of in our favor today, besides again this morning not really going as planned. Overall, 87.25 inches, Tenoroc Lake. My biggest bag so far, kayak fishing. Definitely an interesting one, and I am proud and happy to finally be able to say that I have won a tournament. So, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, follow along, and I hope to see you guys on